You. What up? All right. We got another Try Not to Laugh from Tom Segura.
Okay. Good old Tommy. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's another guy. I mean, it's kind of hard not to laugh at.
It's very hard. Very hard. I wonder how he's doing after his accident. I'm pretty sure he's...
Definitely. I saw him sweating in a couple of, Instagram posts, so I know he's working out and he's out of the arm cast and everything like that, so...
That's good. That was a horrific injury.
Definitely was.
It can be traumatic for a lot of people. It looks like he took it in stride.
Definitely. He's back to himself. Well, this is as much of himself as he can be. Yeah. So yeah, man, let's go, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to try not to laugh, but we know that doesn't last long.
Yeah.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
You shoot big loads?
What, bro?
Do you shoot ropes? Like, what do you got?
What, dude?
Is it small quantity? You're not like a dribbler, are you?
I mean, dude, I ain't no fucking Pete Maravich, you know what I'm saying?
I shoot fucking loads.
Whoa, really?
I'll show you.
No.
Yeah. Let's line up. If we stood at the fucking end of this table, and I'm backed up even a couple days, I'm getting distance on this table.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean,
and also, like, you know how you have, like, pumps, right? Like, an orgasm is like, it's like your dick goes like,
yeah.
Right? How many do you go through, you think? Like, count them
out. 6, 7, 8 maybe?
Yeah.
The last two are weak, though. You got to be in my body to feel them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, on a bad day, 12, 13. On a really strong day, I'm up to like 16. Yeah.
God, man.
I went to a doctor about it.
That's crazy.
You know what he told me?
What?
You're lucky.
Yeah.
You're a lucky guy. Shut up.
Yeah, I don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. I mean, I bust them too. I bust probably, pretty good nuts, but I don't think I'm going to win anything.
Now, okay, here's what I'm struggling with. So I've been sushi shamed. We both have many times.
So many times.
By both chefs and servers where they're like, that's too much food. And I'm being polite by not doing their accent. So they'll say, like, that's enough.
Just do the accent.
Yeah,
too much. Yeah. It feels more organic that way.
Yeah. So there's too much food.
Oh my God.
They've actually been like, don't order this amount. And I'm like, all right. And then start like, are you still hungry?
Yeah. Okay, I'll play you. I'll play you. You play the guy.
Okay.
Because I don't know what you're saying.
Okay.
Excuse me, Ching Chong. Hey.
Ching Chong. Nobody says that. Nobody.
Ching Chong.
There we go.
Ching Chong.
Yeah. Hey, Ching.
Ching chong, ching chong.
Should I get you number 3, the boat? You know what I mean? The boat with all the sushi on it?
How many friends come with you?
What did you even say?
He knows what I said.
Oh my God, that was the most racist thing I've ever heard. Oh my God, that was so racist. That was the most racist Asian accent I've ever heard in my life.
What are you talking about?
We gotta get out of here.
That was dead
Oh my
on.
God, that was fucking crazy
dead
good.
on.
Do it
So
again.
racist.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Say it.
How many friends come with you?
Hi everyone, just wanted to get on here to tell y'all that I think I'm leaving TikTok.
No.
I've enjoyed all the friendships. And
Thanks for turning the volume up. Background.
Some drama's going on. And
No, don't leave.
Really.
I didn't even know you were allowed to be on. I don't even have one. I didn't know you were allowed to be on it if you were over 19. I had no idea that there were 60-year-olds leaving TikTok.
Oh, there are.
Like emotionally
making an announcement.
You're like emotionally going. I have made a lot of friendships here. It's like that's illegal. What? That's against the law. What do you mean you've made a lot of friendships here?
Right.
What are you talking about? I mean,
We had been day drinking in Florida, visiting
Yeah.
my family, and we saw these little kids, like 5th graders,
yeah.
by the pool in this place, and we walked in on them, and they were choreographed. We're like, what are you doing? And we've been drinking.
Right.
And they're like, oh, and they're in their school uniforms. They're like, we're
Right.
making a TikTok. And we both were like, we're on TikTok. And they were like, oh, okay. These are like 10, 11-year-old
They think
girls.
they're going to get kidnapped.
And then they're like, what's your handle? And I was like, I've spelled it out for them. And then as we walked out, I realized that the last one I had posted was me pulling my nipples and going like, But I was like, oh, we got to go. We got to
get out of here. You know?
He fucking did a lot of creepy things down there, man. Rest in peace, you know. He was good to me.
Yeah. TikTok hilarious.
What?
eulogy ever.
He did a lot of creepy things. It wasn't good. Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was a creepy
He
fuck.
was living
though.
with his brother.
If you
Poor guy.
said that at the memorial service, I would die.
He did a lot of creepy things. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He's a real piece of shit. Rest in peace.
I never could tell if his hair was his. Rest in peace.
Dog, you ever go to a funeral and the guy's talking, like they give a memorial in the back of your head, you're like, this is such a bullshit. Last time I saw this guy was doing blow off a stripper's ankle. And this kid, he's a loving father, sure. You should have seen him that night. How much he loved this kid when he had his tongue up that fucking yam's fucking asshole with coke on it.
Wait, does Ching Chong really not mean anything?
I think Ching Chong means hello, maybe.
Can we just address something about that? It's a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it has negative, racial connotation because it really feels.
It flows off the tongue.
It flows
Like,
off the tongue.
tell me you guys have seen, there is a very offensive meme, okay? It's a mentally handicapped Asian guy, and he's a maestro of an orchestra.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it says, and a 1, and a 3, and a ching chong potato.
Yeah.
And it's easily the funniest meme I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right.
Is it offensive? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just very funny. Very funny.
But also, it would be nice if it was acceptable to use for you know what I mean? Like, let's say you were like, hey, my mom made this dish, and I was like, what is it? And then you could be like, it's just some ching chong shit, And I got blind drunk with, what's the guy that was running Houston Improv? Diggy Lala, that guy?
No, not Trey.
No, the creepy guy. The creepy guy. Yeah. He's a creepy fuck.
No, the creepy guy's dead. The other guy.
No. He's a creepy fuck. They sent him to Arlington. He's the rapist. He's the tree jumper.
Jeez, I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah. They put him in Arlington. Dan Murr was a fucking dirty coke fiend. like a filthy coke fiend. And he would get so coked up that you think he had a stroke. His lip would turn, like his lip would just go upwards. So one night, and everybody for years, one night when I had the really bad sleep apnea, and I really wasn't sleeping, and I didn't know what the
God damn it. Rest in peace.
I didn't know what the sleep apnea, the effects were yet. I passed out one night really hard, and all of a sudden I wake up to the door banging, and it's Joe Rogan pre-marijuana when he was fucking miserable. I always say he was an ape. You ever see the evolution of an ape? That's when he was an ape.
Yeah. If your parent doesn't know that you're smoking meth and you're out in the streets and you're doing stuff, that's on them, man. They should have had an eye on you. So it's not your responsibility.
Whose dick would you suck? Like, how did you?
Oh my God! You can't let it go.
Are we gonna go into the dick sucks?
I want to know. First of all,
Let Bobby off the hook with the dick sucks already.
Were you naturally good at it? Because I feel like, I feel like, as a guy, you're like, I know what I like, so you have like certain skills, right?
That's silly.
I just want to say this to you, and I'm not going to go into detail about it.
Okay.
But when you're young, you don't know what you like.
Yeah.
So I think it was pretty much amateur hour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would probably I wouldn't go down to the sack or the taint.
Yeah.
Right. I think it was more like, licking the tip and going, does that suffice?
Right.
What? Yeah. Like if I was.
Look how happy my husband is. He's never this joyful.
Yeah. If I was a gay man and you were gay, and you and I were having sexualities with each other, you and I would probably be like, we probably know what we liked, you know?
Of course.
And we would do extra things,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
To please ourselves.
Sure.
I would like to please you.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But yeah, he was a kid, babe.
Babe.
Kids don't know how to give blowjobs.
Yeah,
in
they
case
don't
you're
know.
wondering.
Yeah.
Is that enough of an answer for you?
And were you blowing adults or?
No. Oh my God! You can't let it go, can you?
It's just
You
like.
can't let it go, can you?
Who is it?
And this is your fault, sweetie.
Do you like that?
Yeah. It's your fault.
Oh my God.
So check this out. This guy smoked meth with his brother. Something cool happened.
What?
My brother didn't believe me. But when he smoked with me, he put out his dick. I couldn't believe how big his dick was. He jacked off in 4 strokes and shot the most cum he'd ever shot. He's only 49. And he's fine. He has no neuropathy problems at all.
Yeah.
His dick gets even harder and thicker and even more cum. He believes me now.
Oh my God.
This is a pretty good ad for meth, I think, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to take a truck stop shower too. You know, I want to get it.
Yeah, but don't you run the risk of getting stabbed
You also run
by
the
like
risk,
drifters and
You also could like meet a cool guy.
cool outlets?
Yeah. Well, then the truck stop shower conversation led to what else happens at truck stops.
Right, good things.
I was like, hey, are there really? He's like, lot lizards. Yep. And I go, what?
I like this. I like the phrase "lot lizard."
Lot lizard. He's like, oh yeah, they're there. I go, what happens? He goes, they knock on your door. They knock on your door. They'll just come up, sneak through the
lot lizard.
and then they ask you if you want some. And I go, are they everywhere? And he goes, not everywhere. He's like, California sure has a few.
The nice weather, yeah. The lot lizards aren't afraid.
And then sometimes it's a different arrangement. Sometimes he said, like, you'll know, like, the driver will, like, obviously, knows someone in the area. You'll see, like, cars pulling in that they're clearly, it's been arranged. Like, maybe
arranged beforehand. You mean?
Yeah, like the guy knows that this girl works in this area.
This lizard.
So the lizard will show up, and then I was like, oh, what's that like? He's like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, sure. He doesn't know.
I'm like,
He's like, Deb, I don't know. What's a
you
lot
know
lizard?
about these lot lizards. And he's like,
no, I'm so innocent. I'm just a dummy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be into a lot lizard. But I would like. I mean, I think a fun fantasy would be like a stranded girl, you know, who's like,
okay, moving along.
I don't have any way to get to.
I already know where this is going.
I don't know
Dirty
how
John,
to get
Dirty Tom,
to Dallas. I'm stuck here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to Dallas. You are? Yeah, come on over. And then she gets on the bus. I'm like, now you got to pay the toll, you know. And then like what you do is.
He's really encouraging you, Blueberry Radio.
You just wear her out, and
wear her out. What do you mean, babe?
You know,
and the bang bus.
Yeah.
Well, you told me you guys take your turns on the lot.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying with this stranded girl, as like she gets the business from me. I give it to my
stranded girl.
I give it to the opening act. He runs through her, and the driver takes his turn, and then we drop her off nowhere close to Dallas.
Wow, that sounds like
where is this? And I'm like, Montana. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't hitchhike, you stupid bitch.
I wasn't going to go that far.
We waited 3 hours for you to arrive. And we would have waited forever because
I am sorry. I already apologized. I'm sorry.
You are the Sir Thomas, okay? And we know.
I'll tell you this.
What?
This is actually just more wholesome than the only other time that I completely forgot I was scheduled to do a podcast.
Yeah.
So this is the second time. Yeah. Today, as I said, a big tennis match. You know, I was out in the sun. I got home, showered, I'm laying on the couch. And literally, Andrew's like, let me know when you get there. And I was like, fuck. Right? And I just panicked.
Yeah.
Got my kid dressed, and I was like, you guys got to watch him. And I just jumped in the car and drove. The last time was in I want to say this is 2012. Holy shit. But I remember it like it was yesterday. And I had agreed to do the Sklar Brothers podcast.
Which is one of the best.
They're great. They're great guys. And they're like, hey, will you, come on Friday and we'll see you at noon? And I go, yeah, okay. I'm jerking off, looking at my phone, watching porn, like stroking my and it just the iPhone thing it's like Randy Sklar, and I'm like, and as soon as I see his name, I'm like, fuck. So he's like, "Are you close?" And I was like, "To coming, yeah."
Do you have a guess?
Okay. Now, the fact that she can speak clearly means there's nothing in her mouth. So I'm going to go with not dick sucks. Originally, I thought dick sucks. Obvi. So it's not a dick suck. I'm thinking she said there's a fist and a cock.
You got good ear.
Thank you. I'm going to go with she's got a fist in her b-hole and a cock in her v-hole.
Wow. Nadav, can you weigh in?
Yeah, I'll say, Christina, you're really close. There is a fist in the V-hole.
Oh.
And there's nothing in the B-hole.
He sounds kind of bummed out about it.
Wow.
Why are you so bummed out?
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, I got a text last night at around 9. I was getting ready for bed. Because, we have early call times on show days.
Yeah. And
Tom just sends me very vague links to heavyr.com that are just category links.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, go into here, find stuff that sounds funny, looks funny, and prep it for tomorrow. And it's like, I'm supposed to be in the studio in 12 hours, and Tom just assigned me half a day's worth of work.
Yeah. And did you stay up till 2 a.m?
No, I told him, hey, can we push this to maybe next week? He's like, get at least a couple. And I'm like, okay.
Where did you find this website?
Well, here's the thing.
That's a really cool story. Go ahead.
I have learned what the R stands for in heavyr.com.
You don't have to share it.
What's R?
No.
Because it ruled out a lot of the clips that I thought would have been fun, but...
I just learned it after you told me, don't worry about it.
What's the R stand for?
You probably gonna have to go find out.
I'm afraid to. She said a fist in the b-hole. In the b-hole. I don't know if I want to see that.
Yeah. Probably similar to Bert Kreischer's, porn search, man. Yeah. Tom is a pretty crazy dude, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. He said I guess he orgasms like a woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And he said he got 16 pumps.
16 convulsions.
Pulsating.
God, can you imagine that?
That's a lot, nigga. That's a lot. It might be a condition.
He said he went to the hospital, man. He said he went to the doctor. And
so obviously he was worried about that shit.
Yeah, he said he stunned Theo. And that's not easy to do.
Yeah, Theo was like 6, 7, 8 pulses.
He said I could probably clear this table.
Damn.
And that was a long table they were sitting at. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Yeah, had a heavy dose of Bobby Lee in there too.
Yeah, man. And Ching Chong.
Ching Chong. I guess he said that doesn't really mean anything. I mean,
Bobby said hello. Yeah, like you go. Yeah, go say that.
Yeah. Ching Chong. Ching Chong. Nigga, somebody gonna get your ass.
It means hello.
No.
And he called Tom Segura's voice Chinese accent the most racist.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah, man.
Bobby said he didn't make it to the shaft of the tank. He just licked the tip. Bobby. He said he was when he was younger, but
Yeah.
He maybe talking about when he was like 16, 17.
Old enough to still, describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I heard that before in other stories he stole, but I thought it was like connected with like a priest or something like that, or something. I don't know.
No, we've heard that before. I didn't hear him say. We never heard him say. I didn't make it to to the balls of the tank.
Nah, I thought that's something. I don't know. Maybe I'm cross-referencing something else, but yeah.
Yeah, I know he's done some nasty shit.
Oh yeah.
He's got some
Bobby
nasty
Lee's been there.
stories.
Yeah, exactly. And he's gone through some things. I was watching some shows recently. I think he's like in China or somewhere, touring right now, doing his show.
Bobby Lee?
I think so. Yeah, Bobby Lee, or it's his girl. One of the other. I don't know. But yeah. There's some funny episodes. I think they were eating like a hard-boiled egg with the chicken still in it or something. Yeah,
that was a
disgusting.
blue egg.
Yeah.
Some people say it's delicious.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's probably tastes just like chicken. I imagine, but I.
Yeah, you have to fry mine. You know.
You're supposed to eat it. You're supposed to eat it like that. If you fry it, it's a fried egg.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But the chicken's still full chicken though, ain't it?
It's a baby chicken.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, full baby chicken.
And you would be eating the head and the beak and everything.
Yeah, fry that motherfucker.
Yeah. You know, you got to go through that. I'm not about to. That's regular fried chicken.
Oh man, but yeah, I think Bobby Lee dropped his and ate it off the ground. It was tough though for him to eat it. The other dude looked like he was about to throw up. Yeah, man, we should probably find a clip of that. That'd be funny. Yeah.